everyone, and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Libra for the month of October. Please remember that this is a general reading. There will be some parts that do not resonate. Please take the parts that do resonate and leave the rest. You may also want to check out your other signs. Also, I've already meditated on the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, and this is a spread that I have for you today, dear Libra. In the past position, we have the Emperor, clarified by the Six of Swords. In the obstacle position, we've got the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups. In the present position, we have the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Moon. And in the future outcome position, we have the Six of Wands, clarified by the Six of Cups. This is a very positive reading, Libra, for the month of October, but let's start with the past. In the past, we have the Emperor, clarified by the Six of Swords. The Emperor is a very stable card. It's a card of stability. It's a card of security. It suggests that in the past, you may have had someone in your life who had authority, who had power, who had dependability and responsibility, and as a result of that, you kind of learned and kind of inherited maybe some of that belief in yourself because you learned that stability and structure inside of yourself is very important because it leads to success on the outside. So definitely in the past position, there was someone that, perhaps a mentor, perhaps a teacher, who provided answers when there were questions, an authoritative sort of person who played a major role in the way you perceive the world and the way you are able to overcome obstacles and whatnot. The Emperor is a very powerful card. He's a major arcana card, and he is clarified by the Six of Swords, which is a card of departure. It's a card of moving from difficult emotional turmoil to calmer waters. So finding peace and kind of moving away from disagreement, perhaps conflict. In the combination, this suggests to me that there was a situation from which you moved on. There was a situation that maybe was kind of provided you with security and stability, but you moved away from that, as perhaps it didn't, give you the emotional security and stability that you very much needed. But there was a resolution of some kind in the past, which allowed you to move forward and progress forward. In the obstacle position, we have the Seven of Wands, clarified by the Nine of Cups. Now, Seven of Wands is a card of conflict. It's a card of someone, you like in your entourage, or perhaps you, someone who is standing their ground and defending their beliefs, or defending their, what they have achieved so far. In the obstacle position, the Seven of Wands is about feeling a little bit overwhelmed and feeling like the world may be kind of against you a little bit, or maybe taking on too much on your shoulders, but much of it is self kind of created. It may feel that way because there's a transformation that is taking place inside of you as you progress through life. There are many different transformations that each and every one of us experiences. It's absolutely normal. It's absolutely natural. And as you are standing and kind of defending your ground, if you notice, the sky is clear. There's nothing on the horizon that suggests there may be an external sort of problem. So it looks to me that you may be feeling like you're not wanting to move forward, or maybe you're attached to something a little bit too much, or maybe you're even in denial about something. And of course, it's interesting that we've got the Nine of Cups in the clarifier position, because it points that it's something, that obviously means a lot to you, and it's something that's very, very emotionally important to you, most likely around, it affects your family greatly. The Nine of Cups, in a general sense, is a very positive card. It's a card of wish fulfillment. It's a yes card. It's a card of happiness and joy and achievement. And of course, in the obstacle position, this sometimes means when the wish comes true, when what you want happens, it could be an obstacle in and of itself, as you realize that that wish is not making you as happy as you originally anticipated. Definitely there's a little bit of kind of conflict and distancing with someone in your family. It doesn't seem to me like everyone is getting along, but it looks like things are going to, get better. In the present position, we've got the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of teamwork and collaboration. So it's definitely kind of maybe reaching out to other people to pull resources so that you can build something together. Definitely in October, you're going to have a very optimistic moment where you're going to feel like you've come together with other people to build something, to move something forward, because you cannot do it by yourself. So there's something that means a lot to you that you need help with, from other people. Or it could be that other people are coming to you and asking you for your expertise and your wisdom, and for you to share your experiences, because you have been through a lot and you have learned a lot, and a lot of people do look up to you and do seek your expertise and do seek your input, because you are valuable to them and your opinion is valuable to them as well. It is interesting that we've got the Moon in the clarifying position, because there's something that you don't know about this collaboration that is going to be happening for you in the month of October. And we know it's going to be successful because you've got the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. But the Divine here suggests, keep a little bit of kind of a loosey-goosey attitude when you're working with other people. Don't be as strict. Don't be as kind of strict on yourself and strict on others, because there's something that you don't know. And for many different of you, it could be many different things. But there is an element of something that is going to come up that may likely take you by surprise. And some people, first instinct is to react with fear, but the Divine here is saying rely on your instincts. Make sure that you have faith in what you know and how you know to do things, because when things are not very clear and the waters are a little bit muddy, that is the time when you kind of call upon your inner strength and your inner guidance to kind of help you walk you through a situation that could be challenging, or could be experienced for the first time, where you feel nervous and anxiety. The Moon is a little bit of nervousness and anxiety, but the Moon is also a little bit about illusions and dreams, and the Moon is also about a warning not to engage in risky behavior, and you want to make sure that you're kind of careful, watch what you say, especially when you are collaborating with people in a professional environment. Make sure that you come across positive, make sure that you come across dependable and committed, and definitely don't do anything that you're not sure of. Rely on your intuition, and if it tells you to play it safe, then play it safe. It doesn't seem like there will to me it seems like you will overcome what minor challenges you do have in the month of October. So just keep an eye out on that, a little bit of an unknown factor, a little bit of a surprise that may not be super welcome, but it does not look like it's going to be anything too terrible. In the future outcome position, we've got the Six of Wands clarified by the Six of Cups, and of course definitely the two sixes, the Wands and the Cups, very good combination. The wands is a combination of fire and is a fire element, and the Six of Cups is of course a water element. So it's an interesting combination because on one hand there's going to be a little bit of unpredictability. Fire can be hot, and it moves in unpredictable ways. But the Six of Wands brings meaning. It definitely brings something that is meaningful to you, that is going to happen in the month of October, that is really going to make you feel really amazed, happy, fulfilled. It's going to make you feel like you're on top of the world with this combination here together. Normally, fire and water, those are two kind of elements that don't really go together because the water, can put out fire depending on how big it is. But in this instance, this combination works, and it works to your advantage because the Six of Cups is all about family, and it's all about kind of joy and innocence and a little bit naivete. It's a beginning, it could be a beginning of something, maybe a restructured relationship perhaps in your family. It could be a beginning of a new relationship with someone in your family. It could be, most likely for most of you, it's closure that you very much need, and it's which very much relates to healing. When I get excited, I can't really talk, because it's a really wonderful combination, the Six of Wands and the Six of Cups. There's like so many thoughts that are going through my head so quickly, but the Six of Wands is a card of victory and achievement and success. It's a card of setting goals and achieving them, moving towards them. It could be a card of recognition for some. It's definitely a very positive card. Things are, very much going in your favor. And combined with the Six of Cups, also, a very positive card. So it's a very good, healthy kind of vibe that you're going to experience in the month of October. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel happy, and it's going to make you feel like you've accomplished something truly important. So definitely, the divine here is saying a lot, especially with the moon, which is a major arcana card. It does not necessarily have to be bad, but it is a bit of a warning. If you're careful, you will reap all the rewards that there are. If you engage in a little bit of risky behavior, then you may not you may not have as much reward as you were hoping for. Let's see if we can clarify some of this reading with the 3 energy oracle cards that I pulled. And we've got 3rd chakra Archangel Camuel, we've got Journey, and we've got 6th chakra Archangel Metatron. You've got 2 angels, which is definitely you're getting a lot of vibrations from the divine. It's a very strong time for you to manifest. Remember that October, many people believe that towards the end of October is a time where the separation between the divine world and the physical world, the veil is at its thinnest. So if you ask, the angels will grant your wishes. If you ask for help, for support, for guidance, then definitely archangels are going to walk you through whatever it may be. And you have 2, which is, a very strong sign that the divine is very much supportive over you. But we'll start with 3rd chakra Archangel Camuel. It's a card about desire and life force energy. The card suggests that this is a great time to move toward the completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. When you hear the word soul, it very much relates to the wands because the wands bring meaning. And when you have, you've got the 6 of wands and the 7 of wands, it suggests to me that you may be searching for answers to some important questions that perhaps are kind of concerning to you, and the angels are bringing you the answers. So make sure that you use the time of October, the golden time, because it is going to be a very strong month across across the board for all manifestations. So make sure that you do not waste and honor this time, and make sure that you burn a little bit of sage to get rid of negative energy. Make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you drink enough water. Take those take those steps in order to kind of guarantee the most successful outcome in pursuit of your goals and dreams. Journey is a card of movement, a relocation, and travel. It could be travel on the outside, it could be travel on the inside. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. So if you thought, oh, it's getting a little bit, I haven't been anywhere, I haven't seen anything, you have some adventures coming up. The divine is bringing them to you, and they're going to be exciting, and you're going to be really, really happy, as very much needed, especially during 2020. Sixth chakra Archangel Metatron is a card of clarity of thought and personal vision. So definitely a reminder to make you set plans, get a strategy together, make sure you know which direction you're moving, make sure you have good reasons to move in that direction, make sure you have resources lined up. If you don't have enough resources, that you're working on those things. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning for you, you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. Again, make sure that your thoughts are as positive as they can be. Definitely make sure that you wear different crystals. There are a lot of, sometimes, you can have like a crystal in your pocket if you don't want to wear it, but definitely there are many different ways to bring about positive energy. Sometimes people will like write down an affirmation on a little piece of paper, put it in their pocket, and just that, reminds them throughout the day that there's something and they think on that and they focus on that, and it definitely helps. Every little positive thought helps. Don't discount the positivity and the importance of that. Let's see if we can clarify some of this with 3 answers from angels that I pulled, 3 answer angel cards. We've got wait, we've got meditation brings answers, and we've got don't stop. So definitely you are moving in the right direction, as these are very powerful cards. Meditation clears away any of that lingering confusion that you may have, especially when you have choices to make. It could be hard. Make sure that you focus on what you can and clear your mind, so that every day our minds get distracted so easily by things that are not important. Buy this, grab this, go here, do that. It's supposed to better our lives, but in fact it only makes it worse. When you get rid of all the things, of all the noise, and just have peace, you're so much stronger, you're so much centered, and it helps you quite a lot. And definitely the divine also reminds you that you are moving in the right direction. Make sure, I think that don't stop is very much connected to the teamwork and collaboration. It's definitely going to bring you a lot of meaning and a lot of success, so make sure that you pursue that. And of course, waiting is definitely, if there's some sort of a big change you're trying to make sure that you weigh all your options, make sure that you think about things carefully, and the most important, have a very, very, very detailed plan. I hope you enjoyed this reading, dear Libra. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, please feel free to leave any comments. I enjoy all feedback. It also helps me connect with your energies. Again, thank you so much for visiting, and I will see you next time.